Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. And looking down the list of names, it does look, Jim, as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there. If they can absorb what comes towards their box in the early stages, then the midfield can begin looking for more of the possession and can start thinking about a more probing influence on the contest. It all depends on keeping their goal intact, so they won't have to open up and indulge in taking risks at the other end.
Oh, nice touch. That's a throw. Showing good feet. And here's Eze. Timber. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, he may be a player who we still haven't worked.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rice, spread it left. And he cuts out the supply. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's a pretty loose pass. Timber.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Now it's Havertz, and it's Timber. That looks a good ball through. He can get that clear. Ball is over the line. Knocks it into space. Timber's cross. Mosquera tries to clear. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Timber. Zubimendi. And it's Eze. And Gabriel. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, good take in a good area. Plays it in low. Shot at goal! Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Rice. Can he get it through? There's no flag. Rice received. Havertz!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Havertz! And he's gone backward here. Chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Now, can he find a finish? And now they can clear their lines. Eze.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Eze. Back to the keeper it goes. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Arsenal really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Calafiori. Zubimendi. Mosquera. That's going right the way across. Timber. Calafiori. Ambitious ball here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Zubimendi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And the through ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Arsenal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Eze. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Eze. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Rice. Zubimendi.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And it's Zubimendi. Fires it in low. Oh, didn't catch it right.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 33.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 12, Timber. Number 10, Eze. Number 29,
That should get the job done.
coming on the field. Number 49.
That's the throw.
Number 4, White. Number 19, Trossard. Number 9, Gabriel Jesus. Substitution in progress.
Trossard. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Trossard. He's found a way through. Trossard. Now it's Trossard.
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And here's Ødegaard. Looking for the run. Tries a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 36.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Zubimendi. Coming on
Arsenal
to replace
take the
him
lead.
is
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, that pass isn't the best. Good play on the left-hand side here. White. White made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Saliba. Now, can they get him away? And he's there to belt it away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And it's Rice. Great work on the overlap. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, that was vital. Cleared without complication. It's a threatening ball. And a chance! And yes, it's there! They have stolen level at the last!
Yeah, to see it unfold.
That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Scores are level. We will go into extra time. Substitutions taking place.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Arsenal conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Rice. Trossard. Arsenal finding their passes. Quickly taken. And here's Jesus. Gabriel.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's beautifully weighted. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Raya gets rid without sophistication. Not the most accurate pass. This looks promising.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Looking to play him in. Mosquera deals with that comfortably.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gabriel. Now White. It's a good run down the right. That's been slipped through. That's it for the first period of extra time. But it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 41.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes?
Number 16.
This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Odegaard! Oh yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's an excellent interception. That has ended up in no man's land. And that is as far as they're going to go. Trossard. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Saka. Saka is there to clear. Arsenal moments now away from seeing this one out. Gabriel Jesus. White. He has a look up.
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
So that's it. It is all over. Arsenal have won it by sheer force of character as winning teams.
Just the beauty of youth would
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Lopez. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Pedri. Rashford. And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So, a breakthrough already. Driving on and making good progress. Valde. Lopez. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He has found the way. Can he finish? No mistake. And they're at it again in double quick time. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Lewandowski. Rashford. Oh. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Pedri with the short one. And it's going to be another one. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Hangs in a cross. Defending of the desperate variety. England are looking to go forward now. Now it's Kane. And it's Lewis Skelly. Kane. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rashford did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Fermin. Rashford. João Cancelo. That is good strength. João Cancelo making good progress on the right-hand side. And here's Lopez. He's dealt with that. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
A case now of complete control. Rashford. For João Cancelo. Now it's Pedri. Rashford. Well read. And the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Stones cuts out the pass. Rice. Casado. And it's Cancelo.
Oh, great feat, that.
Rashford does really well to win the ball there. Big chance! Gallagher, can he spark a counter here? Gallagher takes control of it and he's on the move. Knocks it into space. Watkins! Sticks it away! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Number 19.
England give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Casado. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Nicely intercepted. And now the breakaway. Rice. Now it's Bellingham. Lewandowski looks to get on the end of this. Bellingham. And he cuts out the supply. Eric Garcia. Casado. He's on it, can he get away? And it's Casado. And here's Rashford. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rice. England are looking to break at
2
pace.
added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Kane. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kubasi. João Cancelo. That's a shade optimistic. Well, there's the clearance. Now then, the ball's come loose. And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Barcelona head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead.
Substitution for England, number 26, Gallagher.
Here we go again then.
Kane. Coming on the field, number 8.
And it's Pedri.
Henderson.
Now it's Rashford.
Number
Now it's
25,
Pedri. And that
Rashford.
interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So what can they make of this? He won't be happy with that one. Aims beyond the defence. Lopez looking for the run. Oh, that was vital. Well, that looks a decent ball. Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Barcelona grab a 3-goal decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Has another go! Corner number 3 coming up. Pedri plays it short. England are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Lewis Skelly gets into a good position. It's a decent clearance. punched away. Stood up well to him there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Lewandowski. João Cancelo. Now it's Pedri. Good ball, good take. Stones wins the duel this time.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
I'll make you feel like magic.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Foden. Lewis Skelly. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's McAllister. Can he get it through? Oh, good take in a good area. Shapes to shoot! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass. And we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
England finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he's intervened well there.
Watkins really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And the shot! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
England are already 2 behind. Awful start. McAllister. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Gakpo.
England really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Jordan Henderson. Now Foden. Great pitch, shot a goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And it's Lewis Skelly. And that's a good ball. And that's an excellent interception. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Shot could be on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And the counter is on. McAllister. There he goes, motoring forward. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Gravenberg. England have a free kick. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Watkins. And he's in on goal. Bellingham! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
England have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. So their fourth corner of the game. Foden. Can he get on the end of this? Skip. And a shot! He can get that clear. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Isak is onto it in a flash. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Colwill makes the interception. Played back. Well read, and the danger is averted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Isak. Nicely weighted ball. Foden. Kane. Lewis Skelly. Tries to pass it through. And it's Bellingham. Foden. Closing in. And a chance! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Gomez. Gomez wins the duel this time. Isak is onto this. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
England really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Lewis Skelly. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Jordan Henderson. And Lewis Skelly. And here's Bellingham. Oh, super ball. Now, and the shot! It's a goal! The second half sparks straight into life. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
That's a shade optimistic.
England have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
Vitz.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Oh, strongly challenged there. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Gravenberg. Frimpong. And here's McAllister.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
McAllister receives it in a good position here. Plays it in. Great shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that was very necessary. Gravenberg. Looking for options for movement. Kerkez picks it up out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Frimpong, who's set up 1 goal so far. Now it's Isak. Takes a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that looks a decent ball. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution on the field.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Number 10, McAllister. Number 18, Gakpo. Number 7,
Not pretty, but it gets the job
Betts.
done.
Coming on the field.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Soboslai. Number 22, Ekitike. Number 17.
It's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Substitution in progress.
And the finish!
Saka. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Looking for the run. Played into space out wide. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Robertson going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's got away. Ah, such a clever touch. Drilled in low. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Eze. This looks promising. Threads one in. It's a promising position. He's found a way through. And here's Saka. And it's made its way to him. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Liverpool can make their change now with a break in play.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
He's looking wide, and he's picked it up out wide. Plays it across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. That's that, the end. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. And it's Cancelo in with the challenge.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's through here, and he's managed to get free. Decent chance! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you
Can he finish? He's scored! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Liverpool have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Frimpong over to the other side. Liverpool have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Balde. De Jong. This looks promising. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gomez. And Robertson. McAllister. Wirtz. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Now it's Isak. Rashford. Now it's Pedri. Wirtz. And it's McAllister. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Gravenberg. Lovely pass. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Frimpong. Pedri. And it's Lopez. Balde. And this is Lewandowski. Engages and forces him off the ball. Frimpong has created 1 goal already. He has found the way through. Tries to play it through. Cleared away. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now it's Lewandowski. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And they can counter here. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's had it taken off him. And it's De Jong. And this is Lewandowski. Alisson getting this one clear.
That's going in strongly.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And here's Rashford. Looking for options for movement. Konate. It's Van Dijk. Alisson punts it upfield. Oh, easy pickings there. Pedri. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Liverpool in control at half-time, 2-0. So off we go once more. Gravenberch gets a good foot in there, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Van Dijk cuts out the pass, but it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he welcomes it in. Look at this. And the finish! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Liverpool got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. De Jong. Great vision. Wirtz. Now it's Gakpo. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
McAllister kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Shoots!
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first.
El dorsal 21, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 14.
João Cancelo
Serán
goes
sustituidos
short.
por el dorsal 20.
Liverpool
el dorsal
are
17,
looking to go forward
el
now.
dorsal 6, el dorsal 7.
Van Dijk with the clearance.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated? Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Robertson. So we've reached the hour mark. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Ferran Torres. Isaac. Now it's Gakpo. Balde calmly anticipates. He's in a good position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Gravenberch. And it's Wirtz. Nicely aimed pass. Gakpo. Dani Olmo. Van Dijk. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now, can they get him away? It's a good run down the right. Tries to pass it through. Lovely. There's the shot! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Wirtz. Now it's McAllister. Oh, super ball. Shot could be on. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. And now a sudden chance to counter. And no, that was never going to make it. Balde is fouled. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Looking to play him in. Defending was strong and firm. Robertson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Wirtz showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a good spell of possession, this. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. That has not gone well. Dani Olmo. Gavi! Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they are right back within touch. Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. McAllister. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Both sides
3.
then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Changes him with that pass.
El dorsal
He's found a way through.
Cambio de jugadores.
Delivers the ball. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Dani Olmo. Gavi. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Jones. And it's Szoboszlai.
Habrá 4 minutos de
4
descuento.
extra minutes added on. Played into space out wide. Araujo. Casado. And it's Lewandowski.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And Kubasi. Christensen. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. That is a brilliant interception. And the referee brings it to a close. Liverpool can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride.
That's why now I'll make my people proud. Make my people proud. Stack this bread, let me do it like I'll spend it all when it hits December. Better put some respect on my name. Trust me, you don't wanna test my temper. When I need some retail therapy, my only enemy disrespecting, you know that's teasing me and my people doing it properly. I always told you that you were special. When you forget is when I remember. Look through the window for your defender. I'm here, I don't have an agenda. Celebrate later, let's go now that me and my people are talking the town. Even my neighbors are moving wild, they know that. All I do now